Security Operations Fundamentals. Lesson 3. Threat Intelligence and Automated Prevention. Threat Intelligence Fundamentals. Threat intelligence is actionable information gathered about emerging global threats, including known attacker tools, malicious IP addresses, domain names, and file signatures, known as indicators of compromise, or IOCs. It answers the questions: who is targeting us? Why are they targeting us? What are they targeting? How do they operate? How do we stop them? The 4 types of threat intelligence. Strategic. Strategic intelligence provides a broad, high-level overview of the threat landscape. It focuses on long-term trends, geopolitical risks, and global cyber threats to inform high-level decision-making and risk management. Example: a report detailing how emerging geopolitical tensions in a specific region might increase the likelihood of state-sponsored destructive attacks against critical energy infrastructure over the next year. Tactical. Tactical intelligence delves into the methodology behind attacks. It details the tactics, techniques, and procedures, known as TTPs, used by threat actors, helping defenders understand how an attack is executed so they can build defenses to counter it. Example: documenting that an attacker sends convincing phishing emails with fake login pages, steals user passwords, and uses those stolen credentials to log into corporate cloud storage to download sensitive files. Operational. Operational intelligence provides context around specific upcoming or active attacks. It helps security leaders understand the intent, capability, and timing of specific threat actors or cybercriminal groups targeting their sector or organization. Example: intelligence revealing that a specific ransomware group is actively planning a phishing campaign against financial institutions using a new zero-day vulnerability. Technical. Technical intelligence consists of specific physical or digital evidence of an attack, known as indicators of compromise. Because this data has a very short shelf life, attackers change infrastructure quickly. It is primarily automated and fed directly into security tools. Example: a list of specific malicious IP addresses, phishing URLs, or known infected file signatures associated with a new threat, automatically ingested into security tools to block matching traffic. Indicators of compromise versus indicators of attack. Understanding the distinction between IOCs and IOAs is important because it has significant implications for how AI is applied in the SOC. Indicators of compromise. What they are: IOCs are static artifacts or evidence that an attack has already taken place or that a system has been compromised. Examples: a known malicious IP address, a fake login URL, or a signature from an infected file. Limitation. They are reactive and easy to bypass. Attackers can easily switch to a new IP address or slightly tweak a file to slip past existing security filters. Indicators of attack. What they are: always focus on intent and behavior. What an adversary is physically trying to accomplish while the attack is actively underway, regardless of the specific tools or malware they are using. Examples: an unknown program attempting to turn off antivirus software, or a user account suddenly downloading 10,000 files in a few seconds. Limitation. There is a risk of false positives. Unusual but legitimate user or administrative actions can sometimes look like threat activity and trigger false alarms. Automating the threat intelligence lifecycle. In a modern SOC, AI platforms not only ingest global threat research feeds, such as Unit 42 intelligence, they also automatically correlate that intel against live system telemetry, enrich raw alerts with threat context, and instantly update defense controls to block newly identified threats at machine speed. Key automation capabilities. Speed and scale. Automated IOC ingestion and enforcement means AI-powered threat intelligence platforms automatically ingest IOCs from dozens of global feeds, deduplicate and validate them, and push them directly into enforcement points, firewalls, email filters, DNS resolvers, and endpoint agents. When a new malicious domain or IP address is identified anywhere in the world, it can be blocked across the entire organization within minutes. Context and intent. Threat actor profiling means AI continuously builds and updates profiles of known threat actors by mapping their preferred targets, techniques, tools, and infrastructure. When the SOC detects activity matching a known actor's profile, analysts immediately gain context regarding who is likely responsible, what they're likely to do next, and which defenses have proven most effective against them, accelerating the process. Risk-based focus. Vulnerability prioritization means that because tens of thousands of software vulnerabilities exist at any given time, AI-powered vulnerability management systems correlate published vulnerability data with the organization's specific technology inventory, active threat intelligence, and system criticality to generate prioritized patching lists. This contextual approach ensures security teams focus on actively exploited threats rather than relying on severity ratings alone. Behavioral analytics. How behavioral baselines work. While traditional security tools rely on known signatures, behavioral analytics uses AI to analyze actions rather than just known bad files. By learning what normal looks like across your entire environment, the system automatically flags subtle deviations that point to a potential compromise. How AI-driven behavioral analytics works. Continuous baselining. Machine learning algorithms continually analyze day-to-day activity, such as typical working hours, standard data transfer volumes, common network connections, and routinely used applications, to establish a baseline of normal behavior for every user, device, and service. Anomaly and context scoring. When a user or system acts outside its established pattern, the platform evaluates the context. Rather than firing individual alerts for minor quirks, AI correlates multiple low-level anomalies to calculate a unified risk score. Detecting unknown and fileless threats. Because it evaluates behavior instead of code signatures, behavioral analytics catches threats that traditional antivirus misses, including zero-day exploits, compromised insider credentials, and living off the land attacks that exploit legitimate system administration tools. Signatures look for known bad files. Behavioral analytics looks for unknown bad actions. By focusing on operational context, security teams can stop active attackers before they accomplish their objectives, even if the attack method has never been seen before. Proactive blocking, automated prevention at scale. Threat intelligence identifies known threats, and behavioral analytics detects threats in progress. Proactive blocking completes the cycle by automatically applying security controls across the environment to stop threats before they reach their targets. In a manual environment, enforcing a block across dozens of firewalls, email filters, and endpoints can take analysts hours. Automated proactive blocking compresses the response time to seconds, simultaneously pushing protection across every enforcement point in the organization. How proactive blocking works. Modern AI-powered security platforms implement proactive blocking through a combination of capabilities. Policy enforcement automation means security policies are defined once and automatically applied across all connected tools for immediate, organization-wide protection whenever an IOC is validated. Threat intelligence integration means global IOC feeds automatically update enforcement points, blocking malicious IPs at firewalls, quarantining emails at gateways, and stopping bad file execution on endpoints. Dynamic policy adjustment means AI automatically tightens security controls during active threat campaigns, elevating defenses without requiring manual intervention. And zero trust enforcement means AI continuously monitors user, device, and connection risk, automatically requiring step-up authentication or restricting access when risk scores rise, without waiting for a human analyst to make the call. Thank you for listening to this lesson. Like and follow us for more content.